Kari and trouble. So, I think I'm just gonna play this, and if white connects these two stones, that's fine with me. Okay, so this group can be squeezed for sure. I don't want to put a stone in immediately. This connection for white would actually be really big. Endgame, to play this connection and make all this first line territory. First line territory, it's enormous. Normally first line territory is nothing, but in the endgame it can be pretty big. So this looks like a good move to sever the connection and put pressure on this group, which I think will need a move, a Gote move to live. If it can live. Can it live? That one. Push. Push, block, then it's just 5. So push, play here, push here, this, go down. Okay, so push here. What if Hane first? Hane, block, then push, then this. Hane, block, then play this immediately.
Overtime countdown has begun.
Let's see. Go and StarCraft seem to be linked somehow. I agree. Well, they're both strategy games, right? So I feel like if StarCraft appeals to you, then Go might appeal to you too, and vice versa. So capture, block here, this, this.
9,
this.
8,
okay, I think
7.
it's okay. I think getting to Showdown in 1 year is really, really difficult to do. I think normally you have to be young, or like most people have to be like young and have a teacher and lots of free time to study. When I started,
8,
I was 23,
7,
I guess. 22, 23-ish. It was right around my birthday. And I almost dropped out, or like I almost failed out of college in my last semester because I just wasted all day. Well, I didn't waste all day. I spent all day playing Go instead of studying. And so my grades in my last semester were not quite straight A's. Not quite straight A's. So I made sacrifices in order to progress quickly. So I don't know. I mean, there are people who play their whole lives and they don't get stronger than double-digit Q. And I think Go is a really
8,
cool game because you can,
7,
like, regardless
6,
of your skill level, you
5.
can still, you know, love the game. Just block. You can still play and love the game, and I don't know. It's like there's always something new to learn. Regardless of your skill level, there will always be something new to learn. Unless computers like completely solve it, then that would be a
9,
shame. So
8,
hopefully that won't
7,
happen anytime soon.
6,
I know computers
5,
are getting stronger,
4,
but I kind of
3.
hope that they don't for a while. In for, what's the phrase? In for a penny, in for a pound? In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, this is Seki now, isn't it? I bet it was Seki the whole... Wait, no, it's a Ko. Okay. Wait, this... Here... Yeah, it's a Ko. Okay. StarCraft is a game that's harder to play the more you age. Played shogi at decent level, so hoping your reading will carry over. I think it will.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, I played chess
5,
growing up,
4,
and like the
3,
tactics,
2,
like American or
1,
not American chess.
0.
That's okay. Let's do thanks for the game. Not American chess. That's that's so American of me to say chess is American. Sorry. I said it without thinking. I take it back. Western chess or whatever. I think it didn't it initially start in India or something. I think it might have initially started in India. Not sure, but Western chess or whatever, like the one the World Championship is happening right now. I played that growing up, and the strategy and tactics are basically completely different, but the reading skills, like being able to read like 4 moves in advance and visually, like keep a visual image in your head of the position, I think that skill does almost directly just transfer over perfectly from chess. And I think that I owe a lot of my one of the reasons, or probably maybe the main reason that I improved pretty rapidly in Go is that reading came pretty easily to me because of my chess background. So, yeah, I don't like playing chess anymore, but I do like watching. I like following the big matches. Yeah, okay, so this game... So this is... Just before I go back and review the whole game, I gotta not get carried away talking to the... Well, I mean, talking to the Twitch chat is great. I love it. But I also need to focus on Go because probably people are watching this on YouTube and they don't care so much about the Twitch chat. Although I'm sure everyone cares about my philosophies on chess and Go and how chess is apparently an American game. Even though I made a mistake, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is a real ko for this group. You might think, well, it's a cool like reading exercise. So it's a, I think it's a direct. Wait, is it a direct ko? Yeah, it is. Okay. So if white plays somewhere and black finishes the ko, then this is obviously just a dead group, a dead white group, right? You might think here, okay, so let's say white makes the threat, black responds, white takes the ko. Black can play this at any time to turn it into a seki. So if black wants to make a seki, then cool. You might think that instead of playing a threat somewhere else... Oh, is there like an under the stones here? Okay, so you might think, what about this? Black captures, white plays here, and then black has 2 options. There's this. It's still only going to be 1 eye. Or black can do the cool way, which is to fill in here. White captures and then play this. And it's still bulky 5, so it's dead. Or actually you could just recapture and play this. Either way. So it's a picnic ko for black. Basically, black can make a seki at any time, but white needs to win the ko in order to live. But it looks like there might be some cool under the stones thing here. What if white plays this? Black needs to capture, then white throws in. If black captures, then this. Connect and still play here. Oh, whoops, not that one. This one. Okay, I saw a Go problem like this at some point in my life, and it was this kind of under the stones idea where white can capture all 6 of these stones, but black can still kill. Just whatever. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. This game was a lot more stable. This is a lot more my pace. So that means I won fairly easily, but that also means it wasn't as valuable to me as a learning experience. So I can't remember. Are you still here, Anthony? I know Insong has brought this up several times in our reviews. This formation for black. It's a Chinese player that really liked this for a long time. I can't remember who it was though. The idea is to play this like 1-3-5 orthodox opening, and then when white splits, instead of choosing one of the sides immediately, black can either play this one or this one, and both have their different variations. Both are playable. Instead, black asks with this approach. White responds, and then with this stone here, with this exchange, now black chooses this side to approach this stone. White needs an answer, and then this one to make Guli. Aha, it is Guli. Okay. And 17 at 017. Yeah, with the small knight's move. But since either way, for the upper side, the shape is the same. So Guli was really successful. I think Insung said like in the 2000s or so, Guli played this a lot and was really successful with it. Because black still has this enclosed corner plus really nice shape on the upper side. So I like it. And I believe that white should play this. This is not too small. Excuse me. White played this. Okay, it's a big move. But this... So the standard sequence is... this. This is like the proper normal pattern, middle game pattern to respond to the shoulder hit. So this is what I was hoping for, and obviously this would be awesome with this formation in the upper side. Split considered... Is the split considered slow? It's like a tongue twister. Split considered slow. It's... I don't think it's necessarily slow, but yeah, black can tanuki. I think that's the reason. It's not slow because it's still splitting black's biggest area, so it's a really, really big move. But in professional games these days, they usually prefer to approach because it puts pressure on black. But either way, I don't know. In my games, if I'm like playing a serious tournament game or something, I just play the splitting move because it's simple and I don't get into too much trouble. This attachment, I'm not sure. I could consider just pushing down, huh? Then say to white, do your worst in this corner. I don't think white can do too much in the corner. Looks like should play this one. Maybe something like this? I don't know. Looks like white can definitely take over the... Oh, actually, this would be great for white because white takes over the corner and has a good extension stone here already. So that would be too good. But, I don't know, there's like infinity variations in this corner, but maybe black could consider blocking and saying, okay, you can do something in the corner, but I'm going to make the upper right enormous. Maybe that's possible. But I think this answer is fine. White can play these additional forcing moves. But it doesn't really seem... It seems like if white wants to play this, then white would want to jump to attack this stone. And that looks fairly dangerous, starting a big fight like this early on. So this happens. After this, what do we think about Q15 for R16, this exchange? I think it's got to be good for black, because especially since it was a large knight's move, I think I said this in the game also. With the large knight's move, the corner territory is a lot less secure, but with this exchange, it's a lot more secure. And this isn't really helping helping white much. Okay. So this, fine. Here, okay. Here I took the corner. Maybe... I don't think I got a particularly great result after this sequence, so maybe this was me being too greedy. Maybe I should push one more time. And if white pushes in, then cover over here. White can take the corner, but I will return over here. And this influence looks really nice. I think the influence is worth losing the corner. Up to here, I think it's fine. I block the corner. Okay, this turn. Gotta Hane. Must Hane. Then this one. Okay, so I considered getting a little crazy with this Atari and then this extension. This would have been insane. White blocks. White can play this. And then this corner is not alive. Even if black plays the first move, it's still not alive. No way to live. So, but it's white's turn. White could do this, which would be Sente to connect, and then here, or can maybe even do this, because this cut doesn't work. What about this cross attach? Doesn't work. So it looks like white can even get out. And okay, so black plays this, white tries to kill. Isn't there some cool trick to get extra liberties in this shape? I don't know. This is not even worth looking at. That's too crazy. I'm sure that won't work. So I have to play this, and then now white can play this Hane. I can't cut because if I cut, I have to resign because white will play this Atari and then this one and kill the 4 stones, and the game's over. So I have to back off. This one, okay. And cut. This was a little crazy, but maybe it actually wasn't. The alternative is double Hane. Well, this way there's weaknesses in the shape. This way there's no weakness. It's super strong. Okay, so this is urgent. Actually, rather than this capture, I really think white should have played this. I really think this is necessary. If black plays somewhere else or whatever, then now capture, and these three, this will all be white territory. That looks pretty big. Um, so if black needs an answer, then white can capture the stones anyway. And, um, tips on how to get into the game. Well, besides watching Longstride Baduk, which is obviously the best way to enjoy Go. No, but I would recommend just playing games. When I started playing, I really just loved to play, so I played like 10 games a day, and I almost failed out of school. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, but definitely playing lots of games. I think that's more important when you're starting out than doing lots of studying, because a lot of things are you can learn a lot in Go by studying, but a lot you also have to learn, like you have to develop your intuition, which is like your instincts, and you can only get that through repetitions, I think. Game anxiety. You should try stream. I have stream anxiety. Aha. So you play one game a week because you get too nervous. I used to get that, and I think a friend of mine has that sometimes. So maybe try like making a Smurf account or just some random second account that you don't care about, that no one knows about. Oh, excuse me. Ah! Wow, I just swallowed water and it hurt a lot. Yeah, it's just water. That's weird. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know. Yeah, account that no one knows about on some like Korean server or Chinese server or something, then no one will ever know if you win or lose. So then maybe that would help. I don't know. I have anxiety when I play on KGS. One of the reasons I love KGS. One of the reasons I'm not playing there is one of the reasons I'm not playing there on stream is that I care about my KGS rating too much, and it's 3 Dan, almost 4 Dan, and I don't want to. If I lose a game on my KGS name on stream, I think I might use foul language. So, okay, this sequence I played too quickly. I didn't read it. Maybe I should have played this one to look for this cover. This would be a lot cleaner. I have the world's worst playing anxiety. It's too bad for Anthony because he's slaying everyone in the Yankuseng Dojang this month. He's 3-1, I think. And I think you have Dim Tom on Tuesday, right? So that's Dim Tom's pretty good, but that's a winnable match for you. You said at the beginning of the month your goal was 2-3, and now you're already 3-1 with a good chance to go 4-1. So you should have less anxiety because you're crushing everyone. So this, I think, was uninspired. I think this one would have been better, because if white does just respond, then this cover looks clear. Looks clear. This one, for some reason, I had it in my head that white would just play this, and I could do this, and everyone would be happy. But my opponent played well rather than poorly. So with this one, maybe link. White will link here, and this is damaged. Definitely better to have just played the other shoulder hit first, but So anyway, this result was fair. Like, up to here, it's fair, right? Like, I did make solid territory in the center, but I gave white way more than, way more than was necessary. If we go back, if it's like this, then I'll still get the center, and this isn't overwhelming for white. So this is a big difference. That's too bad. And then this, I played this. This does look like just a good point in and of itself to separate the white 5 stones and put pressure on them. It looks like white can probably connect, but this area is unclear because there's like cuts and aji and stuff. So this should be fine. And then this looks like it lives. And so now I have co-threats against this group and this group, so I played this hoping to get a ko. Normally, like, the ko would be this. It's a pretty heavy ko, though. This is pretty big, because if black wins the ko, this whole area is destroyed. And black actually makes decent territory. So this is a pretty heavy ko for white. And I think black has plenty of co-threats. So I think this was a good plan. And my opponent had a good plan, which was to kill it without a ko. So if I play like this, this I think would be another uninspired move. Because white would play this, and I'm pretty sure black would die. Go down here. This is 6, 7, 8 theory. 6 in the corner, so this is dead. Even if black plays, ooh, whoops. Even if, like, say, white has to play over here, it's still dead. One eye. This one doesn't work either. So I think I mentioned this in another game, but this is a good shape to be able to just look at and know that it's dead. So that's nifty. So this move, I think with this this white's move, this is so strong that black can run towards it and white will have no trouble. So I think black would die. So I tried this one instead. And I feel like white needs to play this, or this, and then this, but then black can easily live in the corner like that. So white plays this, and then this, black jumps, block, and does this live? Here, 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 here. Here, here, yeah. Yep. So this would live. There might be a better way to play, like maybe this lives also. Yeah. So this might be better in terms of territory. But the other crazy thing I was considering was if white tries this, which is pretty crazy. Capture. Oh, this doesn't. White would have to do this. Okay, so. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't quite work. If white plays this, then this is one eye. Actually, white still needs to play this. Because this here, this, one eye, two eyes. And if white plays, even if this somehow worked to make this not an eye, this would be living in the corner. So Anyway, misread, and with this move, I'm alive. And then this did not work. And we already looked at this at the beginning. Okay, cool. Well, I need to take a break before my voice is not that great, so I need to drink some water and stop talking for a while. But I think I will. I'm having fun. Go is fun. I like playing Go, and it's fun. And I also like hearing myself talk because I'm just super cocky like that. Not really, but streaming is kind of fun. Because I think I play differently when I talk out loud, when I'm talking through my moves, than when I play quietly. And I feel like I might actually play better when I'm verbally talking. I don't know. We don't know. Anyway, so 2 games today. The first one, if that is representative of 5 downs on Tygem, then this is going to be a roller coaster. And if the second game is representative, then I think I will probably advance to 6 dan because I felt like I had the upper hand most of this game. So, but you know, we all know that 2 is a statistically significant sample size, right? Right. So, anyway, I'm gonna take a break. I think I'll probably be back later tonight. Probably. Maybe not though, if my voice doesn't recover a little. But if not later tonight, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. So, sweet. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you're watching on YouTube as opposed to Twitch, if you have any comments or questions, I would love to hear from you. Also, I have. I was wondering about. I don't know if it would add to the experience or detract from the experience if I had like light background music playing. I watched Shindo backwards. It's like Adnihis or something. He's like Justin Tang. He's been streaming some stuff recently, and he was playing like light classical music in the background of one of his broadcasts, and I really liked it. I thought that was nice. I know it has to be like, I don't know. I don't know if it would add to the experience or not. I mean, it would need to be like quiet enough that it wouldn't distract you from hearing my lovely voice. I know. Maybe I should just sing more. Should I sing more when I play? Probably everyone was like clapping at home like, oh, what a great rendition of Overjoyed by Stevie Wonder. Or I could do some opera like Pavarotti, like, you know, or whatever. Anyway. So maybe I'll try that once, or if you feel that that would be really bad, please let me know, and then maybe I won't. Because it would be mostly for other people's benefits. Because I actually don't like... I prefer to have less background noise than more. But I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to make dinner, and then I'm going to be back later. I'm going to stream at least one more game later tonight. In a couple hours. 2 or 3 hours, I think. So, alright, thanks for watching. Oh, why do I live in a basement? Because... So I just moved to Seattle like 4 months ago in July. And my significant other, Lily, she's walked around in the background before. She just started grad school here, so we moved here from Minneapolis, St. Paul area in Minnesota. And we had one weekend to find a place to live. And this place is in a really sweet neighborhood that we really like. There's a huge statue of Vladimir Lenin in like the neighborhood main square, which I think is really cool. It's like legit, like from the Soviet Union. Yeah, I do go to the Go Center. I haven't actually met Nick yet because so far I think Nick basically only teaches on Monday nights, and if he goes to the Go Center on any other days, I just haven't seen him. Um, I can't go on most Tuesdays because I have the Yunkusang Dojang matches on Tuesday nights. But I've met Andrew and I've played a few games with Andrew, and he's a pretty cool guy. Um, but anyway, we had one weekend to find a place, and this was a really cool place in a cool neighborhood, and the price was right. So it's not. It's like a basement unit, but it's not like a super basement because there are still windows, and it's pretty cool. It's big enough for us. This is like a cool room because it's like a combination kitchen, office, laundry room. The laundry machine is right back there, um, which is so it's convenient for us at least to, I don't know, just have one big open space with lots of stuff. Um, anyway. Yeah. Oh, sweet. I strongly recommend InSong's program because I did it the first quarter of this year, and then I've done it the past couple months also. I took off in the summer because of the move, which was um, a lot of logistics and time wasting with cleaning and stuff. I hate cleaning, but InSong is really strong. And I think he's a really good teacher too, but with any teacher, it's like the student and the teacher need to mesh, and like a person who's a good teacher for one person might not be a good teacher for someone else. So it's kind of finding a good fit is what's most important, I think. But InSong is really good, and there's so much stuff. There's like I don't know if there's hundreds. There's probably at least 100. If there's 10 seasons, 9 lectures per season. Yeah, there's at least 100 lectures on various topics like opening theory, local fights, Joseki, endgame, so much stuff. And he personally reviews your games. It's expensive though. It's like $100 a month, but if you have the money, I think it's the best value. Yeah, so that's cool. Okay, I'm going to go make dinner, and I'll be back in a couple hours. Bye-bye.